All right, let's get started here, boys. That was Donheim, and he might just become my new go-to for the opening credits here. So we're going to be playing HOI4 as Italy, and of course we're going to be playing Elite Iron Man mode with historical AI. So I'll go ahead and start it up here. As you can see, I've been practicing a little bit. All right, here's the entirety of Italy's focus tree. Very simple. I like that. And basically, I'll describe to you the strategy that we're going to use here. So in Hearts of Iron 4, I get my war goals from the focus trees if I can, and that's going to spike world tension less. And it typically works out that if you're the Axis, it brings the allies into the war slower. It is France first. That is correct, Gonzalo. Hey, Duca, how's it going? So the strategy behind Italy's focus tree that I am using today is going to be we go army primacy first, then we're going to skip Ethiopian war logistics because that is completely useless. Triumph in Africa could help, but is going to delay us 70 days, and that 70 days is crucial to win the war against France and not bring the Allies in. Then we're going to go claims on Yugoslavia, and then you have to occupy Albania in order to go Italy first, so I have to do this. I would skip it if I could. It would be better if I could go triumph in Africa and then just skip this, but we're going to skip triumph in Africa because we have to. We're going to then befriend Bulgaria, go Italy first, and then go after France. And consistently, what has been happening when I do that build is that the UK has been coming in late October 1937. Every time. Every single time. So it must be something to do with their focus tree. I have no idea. You guys would probably know a lot better than I do. But something happens where they basically form a coalition with France. So I don't know if it's somewhere in here. That says a change of course. It's probably under steady as she goes, because we're on historical. But I digress. Not going to worry about that. Starting research. Mobile warfare. This is the only way that I can get this to work. So we're going to do it. And then all your normal stuff. Now, set up your civilian factories exactly as I do. Or should I say your production. You're going to go Piedmont first, then Veneto. I'm hitting shift, and that's going to max out your infrastructure in those areas. Shift left click. Then we're going to shift left click again on military factories. Tuscany, Latium, Emilia. And then pause. It's France's focus tree. Go with Britain. Okay. Thank you, Irrelevant. I think this is the first time you've commented, or I don't know if you've watched my videos or my live streams at all, but welcome. Okay, your production is going to look exactly like this. And then take off the CAS because it is extremely expensive. 22. I mean, the tanks are expensive, but we're actually going to be using our tank divisions. Tanks only cost 8. So Got to get rid of it. Much too expensive. Italy doesn't start off producing artillery, believe it or not. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is just kind of plan ahead here. We're going to be building CAS and fighters. We're going to have to grind a bit against the UK. So we're going to have to grow into this production over here. And then I'm just filtering in these new battleships into our two main battle fleets. The one is 40 and the other one is 21. And I'm just divvying up these ships that way. We're not going to do anything with the ships yet. Reason being is they take oil to move around. And we need every drop of oil nowadays in Hearts of Iron 4. Army primacy. It's going to give us a bonus to the mobile warfare doctrine research. Okay, let's set up our armies. The thumbnail on this video probably pointed you to the fact that I'm going to use Graziani. Set up your battle plan exactly as I do. Cavallero down south. And mainly I'm just looking at his general level of 2. Make sure to put them on aggressive. Yes, that matters a lot. They should be ready to go. Set up the air wings exactly like this. 300 for the tactical bombers there. Let's make sure they're committed. And then in North Africa here, we're going to do 2 things. We're going to delete this division because it's basically has no training. It's useless. We're going to take this air wing, give it orders, and then move it down. And then the magic there is you're going to get a better air superiority bonus when you're attacking into Ethiopia. I don't grind. We get the war done as quickly as possible, and we conserve equipment. Delete the rest of your air wings. These naval bombers are 10 out of 10. They're excellent, but just leave them there. We're not going to need them. Hey, Bear Jew, good to see you, man. Antonio, good to see you. This is, yep, as always, historical AI. You got it. Okay, don't care about that. We're going to shift left click. Just pop all the rest of the divisions into an army and just leave them. Resources are fine. Don't care that there's no Toad anti-air template. And I'll tell you guys a little secret. So I've been practicing today, and I'm basically going to use one of the saves as my video. My 3rd video of this series, if you've been following the Italy build series. And I crushed it. I absolutely crushed it because I can't use the Italy build that I recorded because Lebanon down here I didn't see and I did not liberate, and I just feel that it's not the best way to have Lebanon, this little province, a puppet, and then have to take it back and annex. I put the France into one big puppet, so I'd have to annex like all the French colonies. So we need to be very careful about the peace conferences that I am terrible at. Terrible. So don't let me forget taking Corsica, Malta, or Lebanon right there. If I miss one of those, the whole build's over. Hey, Credfield, good to see you. Parker, good to see you, man. So I think we're good here. I think we've done all the little odds and ends. The key here is when we have 15 command power, we upgrade Graziani because we can, and that's going to give us a lot more pop in the war, a lot more push. We want to get this war done so that we can serve as many guns and lives as possible, because we're trying to snowball here. Okay, let's turn these bad boys on. And we're already at war, so let's go. Got to keep an eye on oil. Our stability is low, but we're going to fix that in a minute here. Good, Yegor. Yegor, how are you doing, man? I had a really good day today. It's really good weather. Got outside a little bit, played a lot of HOI4. Always a good mix. So right here, this province, draw the battle plans exactly as I do. This province right here is what we're watching. There's many ways to do this after we take out these divisions. Not quite sure which way is the best. But it looks like the AI basically did it for me. You go in 3 different directions. What happens is if you rush Ababa, then you still need to take Gondar, which is in the Lord of the Rings. Just want to point that out. Gondar. We're definitely going to run out of oil here. So let's get some oil. And then I missed Graziani's organization first. And that's the reinforce rate. So reinforce rate, if you guys are new to HOI4, even if you're not, I didn't know this until like a month ago. One of the viewers pointed it out, is how quickly these divisions get reinforced by reserves. So if their green bar basically goes to 0, it takes them time to reorganize, and that puts you at a major disadvantage. But if you can throw in a reserve division real quick, then the division that's low on organization and or supplies can resupply and also increase their organization, and the fresh division can come in. That's incredibly important, as well as having initiative, which you're going to have anyways, because Ethiopia is not going to have generals. We can grind the generals, but we're on a strict timeline here. No time whatsoever. You sound like a disciple of feedback, which is not a bad thing. Don't let him do this. Go straight for Addis Ababa. Guess that's how you pronounce that. And remember, aggressive. Keep him on aggressive. So this guy's going to slam in here. Unless one of these guys falls out, he'll fall back to here. This is a mistake. Having this guy move all the way over is pointless. I think we got it anyways. There we go. Okay, I paused at midnight. No time to spare. Every hour counts. I know, I have problems. I'm sorry. Okay, if you don't puppet, you don't skip the Triumph in Africa, I believe. I believe that's one of the requirements for skipping Triumph in Africa. So we are going to puppet, and I think you should puppet anyways, no matter what. And I'm trying to be as careful as possible here. Hopefully we'll use this save in my third Italy build. So the next thing we're going to do, Eritrea and Somalia, both are basically grinding equipment away from me and manpower. It looks like I haven't lost anything yet, so that's great. But they do have resistance, and when we go to war against the United Kingdom and France, they can both attack into those countries. And what I'm going to do is use their manpower. The way I'm going to use their manpower is release Puppet, and we'll release the nation. Now I don't have to occupy them, and I can get their manpower from them. So we did get army experience of 20, which is going to be extremely valuable. And this is the beginning of the game, so let me show you our templates here. 12 width, very underwhelming, but the Italian templates do have engineer company, which is incredibly important, especially with how we're going to play this build. Okay. What we're going to do is duplicate this template, and we're going to create an AA division. I'm going to call it AT because that's what it's really for. And we're going to put support anti-air into it. So we've got that AT division. Next, we're going to get from our subjects, we're going to copy their cavalry templates. We're going to get 3 from the lighter colored puppet, and we're going to get 5 from the darker colored puppet. And you can tell if you did well or not by how many Eritrea gave us. That's full. If I go 1 over, it's not full of manpower. So we're getting manpower from our puppets. Of course, we have to use a little bit of manpower, but it's okay. And we have to use our own equipment, but that's okay too. Next, we're going to train anti-tank. Make 8 of them. Those templates are atrocious. I don't know, man. Vihan, I love you, man. But after this, you might think differently. We'll see how well I can do. You want ugly? This isn't as ugly as it gets. See the starting French tank template. They have 2 of them. One of them just has tanks. If you want to have no tanks, make a tank template with only tanks in them. You will have nothing. It is hilarious. They grind to nowhere because I don't think they have like organization and HP. So although this is slow and ugly, so it's basically it's slower than a cavalry unit because they have penalties to movement because of the tanks. A straight up cavalry unit will have the same rated speed, but it will not move the same 100%. Because you have negative modifiers for the tank movement. However, we do have a lot of HP and organization, and it has got a combat width of 14, and that is the highest combat width that I believe Italy possesses. So let's take it. Let's take it and run with it. What do you mean, based? Start it again? I'm not sure what you mean there, dude. All right. Take these 3 guys. I usually use Balbo. I guess it doesn't really matter who you use. Let's put a fallback line right there. We're going to take the mountain guys. I always use, because he's got Defender, I always use Praska 100% of the time. Because we're going to let France attack into us. Set this up exactly as I am setting it up. All these lines have to be drawn similarly. Almost exactly. Or I cannot guarantee that you'll do well. Oh, other change that we're going to do. Division Colonial is going to add in support artillery. And then there's 2 Division Colonial with Cavallero and 2 with Messe. Take your tanks, put them with Messe. Then I create a fallback line over there. Take your cavalry, add them to that fallback line, and then tank the rest of the infantry, put it with Cavallero, and you're good to go. Messe is going to get 4 AT divisions and 2 cavalry. Cavallero is going to now get 4 AT divisions. This is wrong. Where's the other mountaineer? Somehow it's in Cavallero. Okay, move him over. All the mountain divisions are with Praska. And I just used these 3 divisions down here in North Africa. You just need 3 infantry divisions. There's not really any rhyme or reason to it. France first. Yes, sir. Italy again. I thought that series had started again. It did, it did. So I'm playing it live with you guys. That's what we're doing today. And basically, this might turn into my 3rd video, this save tonight. We'll see how far we get, but I messed up and I basically forgot to annex parts of North Africa, and I don't want to do that to you guys. I don't want to show you guys a build that isn't as close to 100% as I can get it. I know I can do better, so we're going back. We're doing it again. Okay. So now we chill for a little bit. Don't need to worry about that. Got that going. We don't move our... let's take this off. Let's not trade for oil. Don't move your navy at all. So as you can see, we skipped Triumph in Africa and Ethiopian war logistics. Easy peasy. That was a really quick Ethiopian war. Quite happy with that. Did anyone upgrade? Nope. Hey, Credfield. Mr. Terry gang rise up. Is Mr. Terry is he streaming tonight? No Austria first, Credfield. This is with all the updates, this is the way to go. And I even tried Switzerland first. No dice. Doesn't work. Or at least it doesn't work for the way, like, my playstyle. And of course, guys, we are in Elite Iron Man mode with historical AI, per usual. Claims on Yugoslavia next, because why not? We don't want to befriend Yugoslavia. We eventually want to take them. Drift, it's France first. Mohammed, capture Albania, you know it. And so if you guys are just coming in, focus tree build, army primacy first, skip Triumph in Africa and Ethiopian war logistics, go claims on Yugoslavia, Albanian occupation, Bulgaria, Italy first to go after France. That's what we're going to do today. And what this is going to do, so let me just lay it out for you. We're going to be able to take France without getting UK into the war. That's the crux of the whole build. If you can't do that, then it's kind of a mess. Your troops are stuck in the Mediterranean. Sorry, your navy is, because let's face it, both of these canals or waterways are basically held by the British. At that point, you can't do an Operation Sea Lion because you can't get your navy, and you're not going to get naval superiority in the channel because you can't get your navy out. So this is a very difficult build, but there's my research right there so far. But I love it because it's really hard. I like to be challenged. And I'll tell you guys, like, everything has to go right. So these guys that we get are actually really good Ethiopian divisions. And the mistake that I made was request garrison support. So you get no divisions from them if you request garrison support. So don't request garrison support yet. We will later, though. And what's recently been happening to me is there's a mountain division here, and they've constantly been getting across to Sardinia here. Invade Corsica, please. Eventually, maybe. It's going to be those Ethiopian divisions up there, and I think there's a low chance of success unless we see an opportunity. So if there's an opening, we're definitely going to take it. Make sure that these are on. This guy's ready to go. He's got all 72 of these naval bombers, and let me tell you, they got a lot of value there. Dispersed industry? No. You want me to go dispersed? The French island is called Saint Barthélemy. Where is that French island? Up here? Corsica? Okay, we got another one. The second one's going to go on the line right here. Oh, it just filters it over there. That's perfect. Awesome. So I'll be honest with you guys that like to take Albania. I think it's better in the current meta to not take Albania, but you have to. You absolutely have to, because I have to occupy them, and that's gonna burn through my troops and burn through my manpower. Don't really like it. I don't like doing those two things. Okay, these 5 divisions I like to put in Tripoli down there. So there's going to be 6 divisions total. What I think, I'm going to do it. I'm sorry, man. Please forgive me. I'm going to do it. Concentrated industry. What I think is that they're not going to touch the Italian focus tree, and I'll tell you why. Italy's at the middle of this mess, and it's too crucial to have not do the same thing every time. That's what I think. That's why I think that at first I was upset. I'd look at this thing and I'm like, this is crap. No, it's fine. It does everything you need it to do. Don't worry about it. I understand why they did it, because it has to be that way, or else World War II is going to get really screwed up. In terms of a Russia, I like, I'm not like wowed by the focus tree of Russia, but I don't think that they'll change that either. You can really control Russia easier because they're not in the war too early. Germany's going to attack them in like 41. If not, the Soviets are going to attack in 43. And that's pretty much what Hitler thought during World War II. So he just attacked first, and then Stalin was like, he's attacking me so quickly. I wanted to attack him a few years later. What I hate about the whole thing is that they knew that they were going to attack each other. It's It's crazy. Craziness. I haven't even thought about Greece. But the problem with Greece is that Romania guarantees them. So what I'm doing is waiting for Russia to take Bessarabia, and then by then the guarantee goes away. Not sure if those two, how that works, but by then it seems like the guarantee on Greece goes away, and then you can just take Greece, and then you can take Romania. Yeah, Russia is strong. Let's keep going here. There's a lot of waiting, and then we're going to get into the action. And there's going to be a lot of action. It's heavy here because you got kind of 3 different areas you got to worry about. Free trade. Then you're going to want 3 steel from Russia, the USSR. And that's going to do everything that you need. I don't care about the production efficiency loss on a few Fiats. No big deal. Okay, we got our last cavalry division. These guys I want to spawn up in Piedmont, and they will join Messe's troops. And then we're going to race on. Eventually I want to keep on doing different builds for sure. Soviet stream would be awesome. Romania does not join the Axis. They typically, I'm on historical, so they typically join the Allies. If I attack them, if Italy attacks them, they join the Allies. They don't seem to join the Germany until later because of the German focus tree, and because of something that's happening politically. Prince Paul or whoever the heck it is. Like Prince Paul has to be ousted, and then Romania can join the Axis. So that's typically a little later. Correct me. You guys can correct me. I'm not sure about that. Okay, so when we get Albania, we're going to go to occupied territories, and we're going to move this to martial law right off the bat. And we don't have enough guns, but we will get enough guns eventually. Vihan, what does the Russia reworked mod do for the focus tree build? Prince Paul is from Yugoslavia. Who the heck am I thinking about? Jesus. No, who's the prince over here? Doesn't he get elected eventually? King Michael. King Michael's coup. King Carol. It's King Carol. That's the dude. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so we just need to get these excuse me, AT divisions out. These guys are ready to go. The French divisions are going to get shattered here along this border. We're going to put all 3 divisions right here because I've been losing this province for whatever reason. It's been driving me crazy. Sometimes I'll lose that province, sometimes I won't. Sometimes I can hold it with 1 divisions, and sometimes 2 is not even enough. Should check out Romania Balkan dominance sometime. That'd be cool. A lot of people wanted me to do Romania. Bear Jew, I'm going machine tools instead of construction. If you're going to invade Greece, tell me so just can give you a option. I am going to invade Greece. Yeah, for sure. We're going to go for, what's it called? Realize Roman ambitions. So we want all this territory in here. A little part of Germany. We even need parts of Luxembourg, Netherlands. We need Bulgaria, parts of Romania, Hungary, Yugoslavia, everything. Everything around here. We need it. And then we get cores on all that territory. It's insane. But it's insanely hard to do. So I want to show you guys a few tricks that I learned. So the pride of the fleet is in this navy. And I haven't altered these navies too much, but some of the ships that are coming out will filter into the navies. What you want to do is take this navy right here and pop them out and just follow your forces as you go through the south of France. The French Navy will not attack this navy. They'll be waiting for your main battle navy to come out, and they will attack your main battle navy. Keep that one in the port. Okay, because we did Army Primacy, we get the 100% bonus, and we're going to get delay, hopefully by the time we attack into France. After you conquer Germany and go democratic and form the EU, nice. I mean, I'll do it if there's an opening to do it. I noticed that Italy has this Vittoria Mutilata. Justify war goal time -5%. Acceptance of democratic and communist diplomacy -10. More and more cores. So just get those cores and put more cores on top of the cores. Thanks, Vihan, for the explanation about that mod. So these guys can get out here and it doesn't waste fuel for whatever reason. Don't ask me why. So I pop it out a little early so I don't forget it. And the main thing here is if you don't micro your air exactly when you start attacking, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get this. Okay, Italy first. All of our political power went into free trade. Hold off on getting construction. Get the weapons, because we're going to be fighting here. Definitely get the non-aggression pact with Bulgaria. Let them join us and not Germany. That's what we want. Okay, Mohammed, thank you. La Resistance DLC, I didn't like it at first, and now I really like it. I didn't really want there to be new mechanics in the game, I guess. But you can ignore the intelligence agency altogether. Italy can't use the intelligence agency because it has so few starting factories and it needs resources. I mean, you see what's going on here. Like, we need iron, and that's why I'm constructing all the infrastructure to boost my iron. And I don't think we'd win this war if I don't do everything exactly how I am right now. You could tell us, Mohammed, I don't think we're going to get to Greece because I have to hold off. Like, it would probably be a 6-hour live stream before I got to Greece. So go ahead, man. I mean, that might be for another live stream. And it's because Romania guarantees Greece, or the Allies do, I forget. I think it's Romania guarantees Greece for a long time. So I can't really... So I attack elsewhere, because you can get Spain. No one cares about Spain and Portugal, apparently. And so I kind of go in this direction after we go France and the UK. I never heard, was Mr. Terry streaming? Okay. Just trying to not miss anything here, guys. All these guys should be on aggressive. These guys, if you just filter them in, will not be on aggressive. These guys are coming out pretty quick. I'm building all the starting Navy stuff. Okay, so here's where you're going to be tempted to do a few different things. You've probably been tempted to do a few different things the whole way. We're going to go after France, because that's the plan. But here, you've got that political power. The only way to go is Alfredo Guzzoni. Now, you have extra political power, and we're going to need that. Don't forget to tell me, to tell you why we need that. Okay, so Mohammed's Greece build. So first you can try to kill the troops in there with either artillery or naval bombardment or bombers. Next invade the Greeks from 3 sides. One of them is marching troops south from Albania. I've never used the naval bombardment on Greece. Yeah, that is a good idea. Actually, we should be using that all over the place because we have the Mediterranean. Mare Nostrum, right? So we can just go around employing that strategy. Definitely need to do that. And that naval bombardment might only be like 2%, but 2% is a lot. That's the 2% that's going to win the game for you. Let's see when these guys are going to get out. They might get out on time. We'll see. There's no time to spare either. So the hour that you get, go after France, declare war. And we're set up. Now we can get something. Hold off. Okay, they're trained. Perfect. Go interwar artillery at this point. That's the play. You're going to get this right as you're attacking into France. And again, just that small boost that's going to put you over the edge. Oh, Terry isn't streaming? Okay. Thank you for the answer. Stopped at 1 o'clock. Okay, so we have the goal. Everyone's on aggressive. Everyone's fully upgraded. Air forces are on. I constantly miss that myself. And then we have more ground crews in both areas. Just have them move up. So the national focus is going to go back over to industrial effort. And we're just going to get the goodies right here. Stop at extra research slot and then go after war with the UK. Okay, we're going to declare war. In chat, I'm sorry if I'm not going to get to all your comments, but I'm really going to need to focus here. As you can see, we do not have good battle plans. Doesn't matter. We're letting the French attack into us. So let's see what's going on here. These troops are going to move up, and we're going to surround, and we're going to keep doing encirclements down here. You guys have probably already seen that build. And it looks bad, but oh, wait. We have air superiority. Not seeing the modifier. Oh, the modifier is over here. Exceeding combat with -2%. Enemy air superiority, 31%. Wow. And then over here, they're taking naval bombardments, 8.9%. Ouch. So they're going to shatter like glass. Okay, the second part, Mohammed, then to Greece. Next, try landing troops where Greece and Turkey borders. Then you can land some troops in some islands that Greece has. Okay. Okay, so at this point we're going to shift, right-click, and move all of our units around. Move now. Fuel's going to be a problem. We're going to have to get that from the Soviet Union. I typically go 3. Now the move here is to wait until they're encircled. And it looks like they noticed that they're encircled, but yeah, wait until they're encircled and then attack, because now they're going to suffer from a lot of attrition, and we're looking okay over here. Kill count so far, we've lost 392 men for their 4K. That's going to balloon very quickly. Naval bombardment is right here. I just put this navy in this sea province, and it happens automatically. You don't have to do anything. It looks like I forgot to give admirals. I didn't forget to. I just didn't do it, I guess. Okay. I almost forgot. Because our stability is low, we're going to need to improve workers' conditions, or else if your stability is below 50%, you'll be hit up with strikes, and you're going to have a bad day. So this will slowly increase above 50%, hopefully before we get strikes. And as you can see, these guys are suffering from a lot of attrition, increasing amounts of attrition. Oh, they just have one cavalry unit right there. We could potentially take this. It is a beast if you do take it. So we're going to wait on that until we attack. Because they will start, like, naval invasions and stuff like that. It's really annoying because you can't focus on all these different things. guys are taking a little time to get eaten up here. Now the nice thing is, Gabes here does not have a port, so you can do encirclements in that area. And I would encourage you to do so. Okay, that guy's already trying to get out of there. At this point, we're going to go for the upgraded fighter. And we don't want this guy to leave, so we're going to attack into him. Let's have one guy go over that way. Oh, looks like they have help. So this is going to be extremely dangerous, but we're going to try for it anyways. Really helps if you can get these French troops off the map quick. Oh, it looks like this is a super bad idea. Okay. So let's just get these guys back to their starting points. All those guys just showed up all of a sudden. And then this is what I was talking about with those bombers. Just wrecks everything. Like, that is huge. All those subs, convoys, like, those naval bombers are great. Especially since you don't have to build them either. The beauty about this is you get a bonus for defense in your own territory. I don't think this is annexed, so I don't think it is as much, but just being next to our own territory helps quite a bit, because we can just pop back here and know that we have a defensible line. This is looking a little wonky. Let's get one more oil from Russia. I want to make sure this is green because it's hard to pay attention to that. Our stability is slowly creeping up. We still might get hit by strikes, which is going to be sad. Look at that. Wow. I don't know what that is. Maybe they're not contesting me. They're not contesting me. Kill count, 105,000 to 5,000. Wow. This guy is trying to move. Not sure why. Just that you know, the French mountain divisions are actually quite good. I'm going to start attacking them a little early. They're like some insane combat with like 24. And if there's another division hiding over here for some reason, that's fine. Let's just encircle him as well. The bonus in defense is core territories and depends on your war support. Okay. So it doesn't help out at all over here, huh? I know we get a negative because... Is this core? Let's see if that's it. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Ignore what I said. I'm just giving this guy time to get around, and now we can eat. This guy's hard to take. Jeez. Yeah, those mountain divisions are excellent on the French side to begin with, to start off with. Dude, we were just like swinging for the fences there. Wow. I'd never seen the naval bombers do this well. Like, that is insane. It's just because they're leaving us alone over here. They're concentrating all their air here in North Africa. What I like is if they bring down armor division, that's always great. That attrition's got to be stacking up there. Only 6%? Come on. Whoa. Bye-bye, sub-fleet. We got some XP. Maybe that's... Nope. Okay, now we have delay. We're getting better. Don't let anyone join the war. And these guys, since the subs are actually dying so quickly, you probably could bring them up, but that's dicey. I could get the war propaganda. There's the division attack on core territory, daily command power multiplier. We're not going to do war propaganda, and we'll save our political power. We'll see if we get strikes here. Hopefully that turns 50%, but the strikes will happen after a few months. What you want to do typically, as I found, is you want to transition into attack after France, right after they stop attacking into you. And that's typically around July. If you're in August and they're still attacking into you, you're doing something wrong. Did you modify the Chad Italian tank template? Oh, this one? No, man. You know I don't want to mess up that XP. It'll work, dude. It'll work, Credfield. You missed that part. We talked about the templates being so rough. God, this 4 divisions is huge. Oh, wow, they're already bringing people down to save them. This is looking pretty rough down here because that mountain division's there. Let's try attacking again. Got that working for us. All right, sweet. We got it. See if anyone has upgrades. Infantry expert as soon as you get it. Always. So I probably got that a little late. If we get an upgrade on Graziani, I've been going logistics wizards. And that gives you supply consumption negative 15% because you're going to have supply issues attacking over the Alps here. They need some naval or air support for sure. Hi, Ubuntu. Hey, Dresden. Good to see you back, man. Okay, so they're still going up against us there. 250,000 men lost to my 13K. Take that all day. I think the play here is eat twice, and then we're going to be attacking for sure. I don't even think there's a point in waiting here. Let's just go. Sometimes you can get pretty screwed up over here, though. Let's get these guys in here. One of these guys has to wait here. Nationalist Spain is winning? It's pretty close. That's weird. Okay, we'll go industrial effort next. Okay, that's just that guy down there. God, they're still attacking. That's insane. And they're almost to the point where they're gonna be exhausted. Yeah, we need a tank division to come down here. I love when that happens, but they're out of tanks because I've been pinging their tanks all day with the AA that I have in those divisions. Their tank divisions are pretty low, so I doubt that they'd shuffle a tank division down there. Okay, Graz has got it. Okay, logistics wizard right off the bat there, and then we're gonna have improv expert, because it's going to have movement bonus on land at 10%. So that is insane. And then it looks like when we get 15 up here, we're going to get Cavallero in upgrade as well. It's amazing that they still had the Hindenburg at this point in world history. 1937. By then it should have been like the Concorde, like an aging air vessel. Italian troops in Africa need air support. Yeah, it's working. It would help, but our mainline troops here, I think it's better. I mean, it could be the play, actually. I just haven't... Like I said, this is so difficult, and I know that this works, so I'm just going to go with this. I think that it's a really good idea. Oh, it burst into flames in 1936. In Hearts of Iron 4, I believe it's a random event. Like, almost positive of that. Come on, guys. Give us more down here. We eat one more time. They might be exhausted, though. I got to keep my eye up here. They're not even bringing troops down. And sometimes this happens when you're doing really well. But they will come back down. Wow. Okay, we got 3 more. Nice. Okay, they're slowing down quite a bit. Wow. Messé's even got another upgrade there. What could happen here is they could just stop attacking and then... Yeah, we're just going to be forced to attack. Don't forget to invade Malta. Yeah, right? I've done that before. Jordan, do they just keep pulling units off the main line in France? They do. They do. Or wherever they're coming from, I don't know. I think they're off the main line in France, but this is the crux of the whole build. It wouldn't work unless we had this in North Africa. For sure. I don't really care what's going on in Corsica. It looks like we can attack in because they just have one depleted cavalry division there. We're about to attack. We have until October. The British will come in October. Will 100% come in. Late October. So these are pretty decent divisions they sent down there, so as long as they're still attacking into you, it's, I don't know, right now might be the time to attack. Oh shit, another division just showed up right there. Let's start attacking into there. Okay, they're still doing little attacks. Let's look at the kill count. Okay, they're almost at 500,000. Oh boy. Let's get this done quick. Wow, they're renewing an attack. Okay. Do you use Scott Air Wing in any game? I'm not sure what Scout... Oh, Scout. I haven't tried it yet. I'm not good at it. I want to get better at it. The other thing is you want to make sure that these are not, like, non-French units attacking into you. I've had that happen too, because they can accept volunteers from other countries. It would be really nice to get these guys down. I'm sure once those guys are down, they're not going to attack. And they stopped. Okay. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. Okay, critical point. Critical. Micro your air wing, more ground crews. If you do not do that, you will not be able to complete this. And I made that mistake so many times, so that's why I'm just emphasizing it. Oh, Cavallero doesn't have an upgrade? I thought he had another upgrade. Oh well. It looks like he upgraded to Organizer, which is useless. Is it useless? I think Organizer is useless. Planning speed 10%. Okay, it's not it's not completely useless. Okay, we're gonna wait about 2 seconds. Let's make sure the air's over there. Boom, boom. And it doesn't matter because no one's attacking into us. Okay, these guys are shuffling the correct direction that we need. And it looks like they're pulling more people off the line. Most likely to attack in Africa. And I think what happened there was they saw that we lost air superiority, so they started to attack again. I don't know how they feel now that they just lost another 2 divisions. Okay, the tanks are attacking in there. So let's attack with the whole line. And we're June 11th. We're a little early, but that's going to give us a little extra time here. The other thing, though, is you might want to not take Corsica because they're, you know, wasting their air power down here. in the Mediterranean, and we don't want them to get air superiority over France. Might not matter. So hopefully more French units will arrive, but we're not entirely sure if that's going to happen or not. We're not building any more divisions, and this is our production still. I think we're going to rapidly advance here. So already these troops are getting kicked out. They must have put the division that was here back up. And I don't typically go and take North Africa because then I have to occupy it, and that's going to take a little bit of guns away from me. And even if it's 100 guns, that's a lot. Trust me. Every single gun matters. God, their divisions are just suffering from attrition. Ours are suffering from not as much attrition. And he has extra supplies, but there's no way I'm going to get to a 76 command power, so don't worry about it. But what I guess he does have is supply consumption negative 15%, and that really helps us when both sides are suffering from attrition. So I definitely think that's the way to go for Graziani, is the extra supplies. Okay, finally someone's coming back down here. So now this is going to be tricky, but you have to think about what terrain is best for the tanks. Plains, hills. So stick with that. So your tank divisions, although they're mostly not tanks, are going to be moving around in plains and hills. Sped that up a little bit. We got 2 divisions coming in. Okay. This is looking really close. Less than a day. Now. Okay, so let's dissolve 2 more French divisions, and that's really going to help out there. This is really starting to annoy me right now. Airhot is missing. Okay, we got through. Okay, this is a mountain. You want to stay away from the mountain, right? Mountain, yes. Thought that there was a way. That's where we're going. So we broke through, and then when we start attacking, we're going to need to move our fleet up. They are giving us that defensive bonus, but let's just move them up. Uh-oh. We need that airport. We need to kick their air out. These guys are not making it. That's surprising. That's surprising. Oh, that tank division's about to dissolve. That looked like a troop that was headed for North Africa again. Okay, utter collapse right there. Okay, those guys are headed in the right direction. Let's get our guys on the line. Woof. What is going on here? Did they actually take an extra province? Should be like that. God, I hate that shuffle. Landing troops from the south to try to speed it up depends if you have any you can send. That actually is very true, Mohammed. Yeah, so I've had a lot of commenters say, why not go around from the south? You can. It just, and it could work out great. I can't guarantee you victory here. I mean, I can't guarantee that this is going to work, but I feel like it's more random. It's more do or die. But you can do it, absolutely, it will work. Looks like we're not going to get strikes. I believe they had ports close to your border, so all troops to Africa came by. So you saw a lot of troops coming down here, is that what you're saying? Not sure. This line looks incredibly thin. So they might have gone to North Africa for sure. What I need is these guys to move over. I don't know why they're attacking that way. We're about to get Toulon. The next crucial point is to move your air up as fast as you can. I'm about to take this off. They have they move 3 divisions right there. These little bastards. Okay. Halt. Hopefully they don't take Sardinia now. They could. I know exactly what the AI is doing. But this was good. This took them time, and it took men off the line here. We might be looking at a total collapse. I feel like we're doing better than I ever have before. Do we go for war economy, or do we go for division recovery rate? Early game France just does not have the production game, even elite. That's true. They do have a lot of troops, though. Division speed, 5%. That could actually be the deciding factor right there. 5% speed. I haven't tried this yet. I'm going to go for the speed and see how that feels. I think it's pretty hard to get your army moving here. So boom, as soon as we're in there, so we will go extra research slot, and then we're going to go for the war goal against England. I'm going to have one of these guys stop. There's too many of these guys rolling over here. Don't let him out of that pocket. Okay, I guess it didn't matter. Okay, now we're definitely going to get air superiority here. And then once we have it, we'll attack. Oh, we didn't get it. These guys could wrap around south. Let's keep everyone concentrated, though. So this is a mountain, so we need to go down here. Might have been a mistake holding back that cavalry for sure. Why did this happen? Should be like that, right? And then one of these guys should just move up like that. The other one should come in here and move up like that. Why wouldn't you do that? Okay, they got more troops down there. No matter. This might be over fairly quickly. I want to make sure that these guys are not moving around. Next area that we go is there. Looks like we're pushing them around very easily. But against France, who has more troops, lots of planes, it's probably going to be amazing. I'm not sure about long-term use, though. All right, the U.S. signed the Neutrality Act. I'm not even sure what that does. It's July. This guy coming across. These guys need to be attacking. I don't know if you guys have watched my videos before, but I like to attack all the time. It's really hurting us that we don't have air superiority. We're moving quick. With Cavaliero's trait, that's surprising. Yeah, we're moving incredibly fast. Go to Vichy. Encircle these boys. And then we're gonna go, I'm gonna shift click. That's the move right there. Uh-oh. The dreaded encirclement. We're going to have a secondary advance here to Calais. Vichy, sorry. Just moved to Paris, laughing my ass off? Exactly, dude. That's exactly what we do. 100%. We don't have to worry about attacking anywhere else. We don't have to worry about this. Look at that tank division, that lonely little tank division. We don't even have to worry about this. We just have to see if we can make it to Paris. Okay, we've got our first snag right there. Some random divisions in our way. Okay, we got our second snag right there. They're not going to make it easy. Apparently they still have divisions, so let's get these guys around. We'll let them encircle. He can attack again. We'll see if this guy to the north can't make it around. It looks like he can. Okay. It looks like I can move this guy out and use him as a spearhead. I really need him to get these planes away so that I can get my air superiority. And actually we can support up here. Do we have upgrades? Yes. But not enough command power. Let's take that off. That infantry expert is so good. Yep, a race to Paris for sure. Where are you going? I'm coming after you. Let's go. It looks like they pulled someone off the line here because they're like having this oh shit moment. Yeah, they did support that. Okay, that move did work. That's interesting. Oh, the other one's up there. Okay. God dang, they keep moving around. Okay, pit stop at Paris, then to Calais. Paris, the capital at Paris will always move to Calais, and then typically France's stability is fairly low. You can see right there, they've probably been hit up by strikes. Can't really tell, but they might capitulate in this scenario just off of the fall of France. Yep, they did. Okay. So that was quite early. Not a lot of equipment to be had, but a decent amount. Okay, first thing I like to do is annex. Their army staff is hard to figure out what to do with. I agree. I think the meta for France is going to be motorized and then buff your military staff for motorized. I think that's the meta. I haven't gotten that to work out yet, so I'm not going to say that's 100%, but that's what I think. Crap, they got encircled. It's okay. We got it. Just as long as one division can get into Paris, you're good to go. The infantry specialist is the best the Italians have. Oh yeah, 100% Credfield. For sure. Tour de France, faux show. Is France even mobilizing? I have no idea. Homa, good to see you, man. Good morning, dude. Yes, Credfield, 100%. Remember, Germany eventually goes to war with France, so you're going to need to go Axis. Yes, but I think when they go Anschluss, I believe that tells me that they have a war goal against me. The first war goal that they have, don't worry about that. It's after they go Poland and they start going war goal against you. That's when you have to worry. Who is Messe? He's one of the, I think he's the most famous general of World War II in terms of Italians. I've been working with Homa on this build, so I'm glad he could join us. I only just started to continue my Italy speed run. Italy is extremely weak with just 2 armies and owns all of Allies' territories. No way to defend anything at present. Yikes. All right, so let's get this over with. If you see me making a mistake, I'm going to try to go slower. I suck at this. I've spent most of my time in Hearts of Iron 4 clicking Conquer All as Germany. That's why I suck at this. So if I'm leaving anything, tell me. Other thing. Do I need any of this? Do I need any of the area there in... God, what is this huge desert? I can't believe I forgot the biggest desert in the world. Oh well. Anyway, do I need any of that territory? I don't think I do. I think this is considered... oh, forgot that piece. See? I think this is considered North Africa. Yes, capture that before they begin mobilizing for a liberation. The Sahara. Jesus. Thank Franz. It's the end of the day for me. I have problems at the end of the day. So we're going to end the turn right there for that. Looks clean to me. You cannot be wrong about this. It sucks if you're wrong about this. And then what I do next is basically puppet everything. Does anyone have a different way that they know is better? I just like puppeting everything else. I can tell you if you take the Sahara, these pieces of Sahara, it takes a lot to occupy them. It doesn't really make much sense to me, but it does. If we puppet all of France as is now, they're going to ask me for manpower because they're going to have problems with suppression, which I could really care less. But if I take any of these other territories, it's going to cost me a lot of manpower in suppression. Take Madagascar for the rubber, and everyone keeps it alone, like leaves it alone too, right? I'll stay with puppet if I were you. I think that if you don't take that land, France will live on. The biggest desert in the world is Antarctica. That's a good way of thinking about that. That's interesting. Okay, so we have Madagascar. I think that was a good suggestion. Indo-Chinese resources are pretty good. They have a lot of rubber, but we got some rubber from Madagascar here, so they also have tungsten, but I typically trade for that stuff and don't worry about it. Problem is, if you don't puppet, they, I think Japan attacks you eventually. So, or if you get in a war with Japan, then it's tough. It's real rough. And what happens is, if you join the Axis and you attack too late, like countries like Belgium will start joining a faction with Japan. I've had that happen. That's annoying. Vietnam provokes Japan. I annexed both all of France and the UK colonies and have 2.5 armies to defend half of the planet. Puppeting is much safer. If you take the island, you can upgrade the port and launch the invasion without calling France in. Yeah. Take that land that France has above Ethiopia. Then the UK is going to get it because I'm not going to defend it. I'm going to leave that alone. I think we're going to leave it here and puppet the rest. Wow. Can't believe I'm doing this. We're going to be off for 10 days, but we're going war with UK. We're going to switch it because we only sacrificed 10 days. That's not a big deal at all. That's crazy. This is wild. This is the best I've ever done by quite a bit. You guys help out so much. Thank you. I think that the peace conference went as well as it ever has. I mean, we're just doing really well right now. This is the best start I've ever had for sure. First thing we need to attend to is resistance, and Morocco is going to give us a lot of problems. I guess that's not too big of a deal. Nation de France. So that's what happens. This is all for this territory in here, I believe. Everyone gets martial law pretty much. That's what I do. Satellite Niger. France basically became, in real life, Free France. That's basically what happened, Antonio. You're absolutely right. Okay, don't have to worry about that. I don't care about that. Don't care about that. Resource problem taken care of. I'm going to keep the oil coming. And then at this point, it would be good to start an intelligence agency. We didn't get hit up by strikes. So let's go ahead and create the agency. And I do think the meta is go agency. But for Italy, it's go agency after. You know, you can go agency immediately with if you're starting off as Germany, but otherwise, no. Okay, we got to think about this. Delete all these guys as orders. Develop the rubber in Madagascar. It's a decision. Okay. It'll use 5 civilian factories for 180 days. Then we get 8 rubber. It's quite good. So what we're going to do is allow England to take the Middle East. Give these guys back. We're going to line up against Belgium here. And we're going to need Luxembourg, believe it or not. We do not need Belgium to realize Roman ambitions, but I do not like getting cut off from... So Germany will take Belgium, and we will get the Netherlands cut off from our main territory. And there'll be a lot of comments about border gore. I don't think it's that great. Probably only gives you 2 rubber after modifiers. That's true. It's true. Happened to my production. We don't need that AA gun production. Oh, wow. We don't need that artillery production unless we want to make everything... I think we need something like this. I think that's the way it needs to be. Okay, still waiting for a battleship to come out here. And the first thing we're going to do is take Messe, and we're going to take these veteran units and the cavalry units and these colonial units. And those are the ones that we're going to take over to England. And we can do a total of 10. Okay, so that's what the amphibious assault is going to look like. Set that up as soon as you get this. Rest of the divisions need to walk to Calais, and then Cavaliero's divisions need to walk to Le Havre. We could do a Control B, and then Messe can do Control B. These boys can do the same, so that they'll get over there fairly quickly. And then what's really going to help is when we take out England, now our Field Marshal has Logistics Wizard. Oh, he also has Mountaineer. He gained that. These guys have Mountaineer as well. That's great. But Balbo did not get Desert Fox, unfortunately. Oh, well. All right, see you in a second, Mohammed. Okay, Navy. Now we can work on the Navy. So we're going to have 2 main fleets and a sub-fleet. So 3 fleets total. Okay, we can take the subs and then put them into control right-click into Brittany. Now I'll base them there. I like to put this fleet into Calais. And then we're going to have Campione's fleet in Brest. So 2 of the fleets will be in Brest. And then we'll just put this guy as the sub-commander because he's got a level 3 admiral. Other thing I forgot to do, I need to upgrade the admirals. And I typically upgrade them right off the bat. Concealment expert. So we'll have to get some more command power and we'll deal with that. This doesn't look too bad. Yep. UK next. Okay, I always invite Hungary. And that way they can't join the Axis on me before I take them. Oh, I'll show you what I do, Mohammed. Get that naval production going there. So everyone's moving up onto the line here. That's not a great looking Air Force for sure. Justify against Austria whilst at war with the UK. Do you think I could probably do that on time? Jason, you're a genius. I had thought about doing that, but now that I'm so ahead of time, we can actually do that. Huh. I wonder if Germany will get really pissed off at me. That'd be fun if they would. Let's do that. We have time to do that, for sure. And we have all mountain guys. Hell yeah. The way I would set this up is going to be... Cut off the appendage here, the appendix of Austria, and just take Innsbruck. Have these guys go for Vienna. They may only be able to hold. I'm not sure. I need both of these armies to take out the UK, though. As long as I start attacking into Austria, it shouldn't be a problem. Then I can start daisy chaining all my war goals. It should be okay. We'll see. Is there any way to get France's navy from them? That would be nice. Okay, those guys are moving up. And actually, we should be able to get request forces. So we'll do a little shift left click. Wow, they have tanks. Where were these tanks? Put them in there. And then I could spread these guys out. And make the battle plan make a little more sense. If it looks like that. And then those tanks. What does this tank template look like? Oh, it's a good one. Holy crap. Can I take that tank template from them? Right there. Okay, we've got a good tank template now. Okay, so this guy's going to be with Messe, and then let's give these guys one AA group. There. They can be over there. It's all good. Only by annexing them through the autonomy system would allow you to get the French Navy. Okay. That's interesting. Pillbox! Oh, thanks for coming, man. I know we were going back and forth on the comments. Please remind me what... God, you made a really important contribution. I can't even remember what we were talking about, but I wanted to mention you on this stream, but I forgot what we were talking about, so please remind me. Would attacking Canada be worth it? Not now, I don't think. Do it near the end so you have the 2 months to actually war deck. Yeah. We're going to do it at the end. That is for sure. I need to start getting oil again. Wow, I still haven't finished getting all my infrastructure going. It's crazy. Okay, now we go support weapons 2, and then we'll go construction. 300 political power to get the ships. Oh, annexing the British colonies as their own countries. Okay. Puppeting. And then what was the advantage to that? Let's get that rubber. We have really nothing to use that political power for. In 180 days, I'd rather have that rubber because we're going to have a lot of civilian factories. That's probably going to be the only event and decision I'll do like this unless we really need iron for some reason, but... Oh, actually, you know what? I shouldn't have done that because we're going to get the Dutch East Indies. Yikes. Okay, let's make sure that occupied territories is okay. This was a misclick. Should all be on martial law. Glad I checked that. Each of them will have a focus tree and there will be more developed and fight on their own. You will have less to manage and less manpower and equipment will be needed. Yeah, we're going to invade Belano next after Austria. Yeah. That's right, Pillbox, because you said that they have the generic focus tree, but then, okay, because like I just annexed Nation de France. I should have puppeted off the little ones because they're still going to have their focus tree. And there's a lot of synergies to the generic focus tree. Because they can get so much industry fast, right? Okay. Dang, I forgot about that. Yeah, I probably... We were talking about Vietnam, though, and them declaring against Japan, though. I don't know. It definitely would have been better to break France up, for sure. Plus, they get your divisions as possible colonial divisions. Set martial law as the standard. Because then, so if I set martial law as the standard, wouldn't all these other places with low attrition, that would affect them as well, right? Should have puppeted everything south of Africa? North Africa, you mean? Once again, don't forget British Malta, for sure, for sure. Thank you for the reminder. Servizio Informazioni Militari. All right. Form the department. Okay, we're looking pretty strong. Huge manpower reserves in Asia we can steal, for sure. Well, we're going to have infinite manpower if we ever get to realizing Roman ambitions. That's for sure. God, these battleships take a long time to get out. You didn't quite pronounce the intelligence agency name right. Dude, I was trying my hardest. Can't see the hands, though. Escape artist. Enemy operative intel extraction rate, negative 50%. That's a pretty big debuff, I feel like. Let's put this guy... He's not going to be able to do much in Austria. Let's put this guy in Spain. Because we're going to go Austria, Low Countries, and then Spain. Maybe he could get ahead of things. I mean, I guess if... Build intel network, for goodness sake. I'm so bad at that. And then we'll go back to getting our extra research slot. Okay, are we at war? Are we ready for war? That's looking good. God, if Italy didn't have those naval bombers, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Okay, so the way that I'm now doing this, and my viewers have taught me how to do this. Ring around England with your subs, convoy rating. Crucial, crucial, crucial. Now, they're also going to need help. So, I think we do everyone the same way. Just so that we get superiority. Whoever taught me this, thank you. I've heard several of the viewers say it. Can get 3 spies into Germany and prepare their government for annexation. You will need 3 missions of that type, and I think it will take a year and a bit. That can be for later. A year and a bit. Okay, good. So we'll say it's like a year and a half. I would like to attack Germany in 1941, so we should do that sometime mid-1940. I'd like to attack Germany after they attack Russia. Okay, so that's going to be for a while now. After these, so you have a lot of resistance up here, and that's the problem. That's why I wanted to get that guy in Spain, build the intel network, and then he can decrease resistance. Those spies might stay over here until they go to Germany, because Germany's the problem. Germany's the biggest problem. Okay, so we can do this. So those navies are set. Turn that on. Let's reduce the speed. They're going to run wild against me down here. No big deal. Take Benghazi and stuff like that. Pizza Lion. Nice. Pizza Lion will be epic. I am interested. What are you guys talking about? Okay. You can tell me later. Let's take out the UK. Subs are going out. Planes are getting up. They weren't on. The planes weren't on. We're going to get... It's going to be 480 days. We're going to get ciphers on Germany. No, that'll be a year. Who's the next big country that I'm going to take out? Greece? Ciphers on Greece would be good. That sounds about right. Yeah. And now we can do construction. Only now. Wasn't the Gibraltar a main target? Sea lion, but pizza instead of sea. Pizza lion? The German naval invasion against the UK was called Sea Lion, but we are Italy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. It makes total sense. Pizza lion. Pizza lion for sure. Come on, boys. Where was that division going? They had a division in the drink there. My problem is they never... Oh, Canada has joined the UK. Okay, so maybe they'll capitulate or maybe they'll stay in the war. I don't know. I think Canada breaks off. I'm not sure. We taking this? I hate this little pause before they actually get on land. I'm wondering if I can't just rush London. And we're going to try for that right off the bat. Oh, they are pants down. Okay. Now I take the rest of Messe's divisions. I put in the wrong place. I put him over. Jesus. That could ruin the whole operation right there. Okay. My stuff comes over. See if anyone can be upgraded. Remind me about the war with Austria, because we still have to declare against them. Sea pasta. They will capitulate. I did Sea Lion in my last game as the United Nations in Bellano, and we got all the British colonies and puppets in the peace deal. Okay. I've had it the other way too, but it looks like Canada came in, so we should be able to get it. It looks so easy, but it isn't when I try. Have you started justifying on Austria? No, and I'll start doing it when we're about to take Glasgow. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to have no orders yet. Let's force everyone into London. If I can take London right now, it's over. Okay. It's over. It's over, guys. Like, for sure. And we have Portsmouth, which means we have a level 10 port, so they're coming across. Cavaliero's men are coming across. And as they start moving around and start to try to reinforce the home island, they're just going to get shellacked. Let's go straight for their second airport in this area. And this guy's going this way. I'm going to have him keep up the attack. I can't believe they just booted him out of London so quickly. That was insane. Must have been from the air superiority. I don't know. Let's get some flanking going. Cardiff. Sheffield. Get these guys going out in different directions. The tanks may even be a non-factor in this whole situation. I don't know. I've had sea lions like this, but God, not really this well. I mean, this is insane. They have 2 divisions on the home island. I just caught them with their pants down. Okay, saw some overruns over there. Supply should not be an issue. Someone make contact up here. They could capitulate after I take Liverpool, so I'm going to justify against Austria right now. And this is going so smoothly. I cannot mess this up. So I need to get that right off the... I just need to get that out of the way. Let's get Manchester. We're going to get a football team right there. Man United, baby. So now we can just rush. It doesn't really matter because I got the war goal. Go for it, Cavallero. The heck are my tanks? Where are they? Oh, they're there. They disappeared. God, we're so far ahead. We moved so quickly. Okay. I'm going to say this is confirmed. Unique Cavallero. My divisions move so fast, and it doesn't seem like it's that good. Like, excuse me. We're talking about a 5% movement speed bonus. I feel so fast. Like it made all the difference. Like I don't understand it. This is game over. It's only a matter of time now. Man United is in Liverpool. Oh, it's not in Manchester? I'm sorry. I messed that up. You're gonna have to... I'm gonna have to chalk that up to American ignorance. We're not big soccer fans over here. I am a pretty big soccer fan, but I typically only watch soccer when it's the World Cup. I know, right? I'm sorry, Antonio. I do watch the World Cup and the Olympics, mainly. I always thought Man United was in Manchester. Okay, it's in Liverpool. Oh. Well, right next to it. Oh, I see, I see. Gotcha. Liverpool is a football team. I thought you were saying that, oh, I see. They're saying Man United is better than Liverpool. Oh, okay, and they're right next to each other. Okay, Manchester is Man United. Gotcha. Remember to take Malta. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. British Malta. Okay, first order of business. Bam. We will be taking the home islands for ourselves. We'll be taking this stuff. Any recon on how much of Egypt I need to have? Does anyone know? Do I need this province? I'm taking all of Egypt. Do I need to take all of Egypt? Can I leave the southern desert? That's my only question for that part. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I don't worry about Chad, because Chad's right underneath it, but I don't worry about it. It hasn't been an issue. Okay, so now Pillbox would say we take these all individually, but mainly what's going to happen here is we're going to have the British Raj, we're going to have British Malaya, and everyone else. So does anyone have objections to me just doing a British puppet, and then there's going to be those 3 puppets, basically? Not going to puppet UK into Northern Ireland? What the hell did I do? Can I roll that back? I'm click happy. Can I get that out of there? Shit. Alright, alright. I'm tired. This was a mistake, because this is a pain in the ass. Lazio Uber Allies. God. Damn it. Okay, well, that's a minor mistake, though. But this all looks good in here. Okay, I'm going to do 3 puppets. I can now return territory. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's true. You're absolutely right. I can return it. Well, we'll take a look at it and you'll see what it's like. It's not good. So we're going to satellite the British Raj. We're going to satellite Malaya. It looks like we need some more war score. So that's going to happen 100%. And then we can puppet the rest. Get all these islands. That'll make it easier to go for England. Problem is, Canada. Is there going to be another peace conference? Do something, Germany. That's hilarious. I'm just going to keep it like this for simplicity's sake. Let's see if there's another peace conference. There was not. So Canada broke off. I thought they had joined the war. Maybe they didn't join the faction. So I will have to take out Canada. Just printing war score until we have enough. That's right, dude. Okay, so I can release Northern Ireland. Is Malta going to have a lot of resistance? I'm just going to assume that they are. Cyprus. I'm just going to assume that these areas are going to have a lot of resistance until proven otherwise. Wait, Libya is what I had normally, right? So I don't have to worry about Libya. I don't have to worry about Greece. Jordan, who knows? Palestine, who knows? So I can return the territory in Ireland. This increases so fast. Resistance target 72%. Huh. Base value 35. Base value 35. I mean, I guess it doesn't look too bad. I guess we can hold on to it for now. If it gets too bad, I can always just release it. Apparently, we don't need to fight the Canadians, but they can form the Allies again. Since they took no losses, they don't become a part of the peace deal. Okay. But they will join the war with Austria, so you can invade at that point. I think Austria is fascist. Canada won't join the war, I don't think. I can release Northern Ireland for sure. If you have about 45 to 50 compliance even at war, they will not get resistance high enough to make trouble. Resistance is high because the garrisons haven't arrived. It will go down soon. Okay. I'm not worrying about it anymore. Okay, so it's Austria next. These fleets got to chill out now. I'm mainly just going to keep them in the Channel and maybe the Eastern North Sea. And then we'll just halt all of them. Okay, planes. Those stay there. Got some carriers here. Forgot to bring the naval bombers out. Wait, what happened to the rest of my Air Force? Okay. Okay, this is looking good. That's looking good. Still don't have a ship out yet, I don't think. And then these guys can be upgraded. So that Madagascar rubber will come in handy. Should be able to get all of our iron from the Raj and rubber from Malaya. Ouch. Okay, so we lost a few subs, but everything else was pretty good. Let's start preparing for other wars. We really can't put out more divisions until our infantry equipment situation is better. I don't think Canada can guarantee Austria because Austria's fascist. Let's see what happens here. Portugal seeks to purchase Italian ships. We will receive one off-map civilian factory as payment once Portugal chooses a deal. Sure. Portugal is going to be Italy here soon anyway, so no matter. Okay, everyone's trickling across. They're mostly fascist. This guy looks fascist, and they're 50% fascist. Yeah. They're more than 50% fascist. Well, they're 50% fascist. So yeah, I think they're fascist. No faction. Non-aligned. Ooh. Okay. Since I believe they guarantee will depend on that more than anything. Shoot. Okay, the allies are going to be formed. That's going to happen. But I don't see how they can touch us. Did I not get Gibraltar? Oh. We still ended up screwing it up. I didn't get Gibraltar, guys. Yep, there's a check mark there too. Yikes. Oh, sorry, Best. I didn't see that. It's so small. I sat there and looked for it. Oh, I'm not starting over now. So since we have these puppets, and that's the important thing, what's going to happen is the allies will be formed with South Africa, New Zealand, I believe Australia and Canada, and they will gobble up this territory right here. Well, no, they will not take over the British Empire because I won't bring them into the war. What I need to do now is probably dismantle the Maginot Line. Don't need to worry about this anymore. And we'll start creating forts. And we'll take back the British Empire. And then we'll probably get their navy, right? Oh, wait. We can get it back to Spain and then we can take Spain. Yeah, how do you give it to Spain? Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to build stuff for the British Empire, and we're going to bring them back into the fold. You can't return territory from your puppets to other people. I don't think so. He needs to annex the British Empire. 300 PP. Is that seriously what it's... I'm going to have to spend 300 political power to annex it? That's not going to help us. Lend-lease the UK convoys. Convoys drop the autonomy pretty fast. Yeah, I agree. You guys are going to need to help me out with that. God, this is like the hardest thing to do. Okay. I'm assuming infrastructure would be really good to get, especially in like oil-rich countries. $1K convoys to do it instantly. Go to subjects and hover over the icon. Okay. So what we'll do is start Lend-Lease, and you do the convoys, you say. 1K. We have 1,238 convoys. So I can do 1K and just get it automatically, is what we're saying. The cross icon will detail what I need to do. Okay. Yep. $1K convoys to do it instantly. Do you think that that'll do it instantly? So I gave him 1K convoys per month. Do I get those convoys back at the end of the war? You'll get the convoys back when you annex them. Okay. But I need 300 political power. Is there anything I can do to get political power quicker? Guess we won't be dismantling the Maginot Line. Not going to be able to do this stuff. We'll work on this stuff. Silent workhorse? Oh, yeah, yeah. But then I have to pay political power, so that kind of... That's not going to work. I don't think they have a silent workhorse either. I mean, it looks like I'm not worried about the war against the Allies. We're going to have that anyways. I really want to get to the Netherlands so that we get the Dutch East Indies. Oh, yeah, yeah. Don't take a focus to get the extra PP? Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we'll get that. We're getting the extra research slot for sure, though. Then we can go focusless. Yeah, that was very good. Keith, good to see you, man. My favorite country? I'll have to go back and see how you beat France this time. I always have trouble if I don't cheese it. Do you guys think I cheesed it tonight? I don't know if I know you're not saying that I cheesed it, but I'm wondering if you guys think that I cheesed it. Oh, this is costing political power too. Jeez. 150. Why is that? Typically, it only costs a little bit of political power here. Like, I don't understand. Okay, there we go. We just needed to wait a sec. Yeah, Canada is the major. I'll guarantee you, Canada is the major. Canada joins the Allies. Or I'm sorry, Austria joined the Allies. That's weird to think about. Let's make sure that Austria has... Oh, we don't have enough of it. Don't worry about it. Nope, none of you are joining. Build ports and infrastructure in Canada? Yeah, for sure. Even though it's an Arctic zone, and it's really not going to help us, but it will help us to annex them. Let's do that order. So Keith, they don't really care. I mean, the U.S. doesn't really get involved. The British Empire can wait in there right now. Hey, we got Luxembourg. What I like is Luxembourg has so much bang for their buck. Like, it's such a small territory yet. I mean, I think we only got like 3K guns from France. And look at all the fuel you get. It's so great. Let's get Cavallero back on the line. Let's go, Cavallero. God, what do I do with Spain? Everything's still just hanging out there. Probably going to have to go Yugo next. Or actually, what would be better is to go into Hungary. Benito getting so angry. Oh. That's not what I want to do. Praska. Okay, they're going to go without air support. Shouldn't need it. Oh, he actually got the trickster trait? That's pretty good. Austria is putting up a pretty good defense against us as well. God, we're going to have the Netherlands before we have Austria. Okay, got the extra research slot, and then we'll just go no focus. Okay, let's see how close we are to getting the British Empire back. Need 35 to demote to that level, and we need to take off our Lend-Lease. Huh. I guess that was just a one-time Lend-Lease. Okay. That's a little out of our range. I think the next thing we do is mechanical computing so that we have long-term research. It's actually military police. That's the next thing we do. So I think if the only thing that I did perfectly was definitely my research, I did what I feel is the optimal way. Okay, so Belgium is definitely going to need martial law. Austria will get the martial law, and then we need to not forget about Luxembourg. Martial law. That's all okay. stability is fine. Don't need to worry about that. Keith, you need to blitz along the southern border, getting bogged down fighting in the mountains for sure. Switzerland is also a hard nut to crack. It is a good idea to let them spread a little bit into your territory. That's true. Move troops to Canada before annexing the UK. You can send the British a bit of guns right now. This should do the trick. Otherwise, you will lose Newfoundland. Okay. I think I'll have enough land forces. The question is, who's better at supply? It's gonna be Visconti, who has all the mountain divisions. Not a lot of mountains. I guess they're hills. Are these hills? Yeah. Okay, so we have some hills over here. That'll help out the mountain divisions. Hills over here. Got some marsh. And there's mountains over here. Okay, I'll send the mountain guy over. It's all good. Although he probably would be better in Spain. But Spain's not looking too hot. It looks like they're finally going to win the war. We'll see what happens. Let's give these guys a boost. We'll give them a Control B. Massey is going to take the Netherlands. Boom. Oh, I don't have these guys over there. Okay, Switzerland's going to be next. See if there's any other majors. Shoot, Australia's in it. Well, that's going to be a pain in the butt to get. Wait for the East Indies to join? Okay. Bam. All right, we got it. Just let Cavallero take Switzerland. It looks like we have enough of a surround on Swiss territory where this shouldn't be a problem. They don't have enough divisions to protect all that border. Let's make sure resistance is going down. Oh wow, we're not even supplying these divisions here. This might get a little ugly. Resistance is going up in Libya. God, you think we would have gotten caught up on guns? Aussies, FTW. So it's like the USSR, but worse? Yeah, it's way worse. The way to attack Canada is to come down this way, and then this is all Arctic. I don't know if this is Arctic, but it's all Arctic supply, which means it doesn't matter if you have 10 out of 10 up here. It's not going to help you out. Starting to get a lot of convoys there. Need 196 more political power. Do I have to spend the political power too to annex them? I'm sure I do. I've just never done that before. I've never had to do that before. Okay. Thank you, Antonio. Why did I just do that? Oh my god, I'm so tired. Messe is heading over there. Don't forget to garrison Albania. Yeah, I'm hoping that this war ends pretty quickly here. This is why I don't have any guns, is over here. Oh, at least we still are able to do this. Oh, shit. What do you think you're doing? Looks like we're not going to have enough time. Messe is just going to have to go straight for it. How many factories are on guns? Only 19. Might have to start creating those level 1 guns, huh? It's getting a little dire. Okay, Yugoslavia joins the Allies, per usual. And we're going to have to kick Hungary from the faction. And we'll justify against them. God, the Spanish Civil War is just lasting so long. So I'm going to be able to get Bulgaria and Hungary. Yeah, we're probably going to have to reduce the plane factories because of this problem here. We don't need these tanks either. We don't need that. Building military factories very slowly here. I have one on the planes just to not lose efficiency in the long run. Okay. When does our justification expire? March 29th. Okay, so we got a few 2 months. See how that goes. Prince of Terror would be good to go here. Negative 25% damage to garrisons, although we still need to annex the UK. Yeah, they're still set on aggressive. Yeah, it does burn through guns. I'm going to have to slow down on all the war goals and stuff here. Oh, looks like it's time for a cast variant. There we go. Let's get that sorted out. What the hell happened there? It doesn't look like they really have a plan. I wonder if I can ask for Lend-Lease. They will not accept. Damn it. And we're almost out of... so I will ask for garrison support. Doesn't look like anyone will give me that either. Malaya with the win. 8,000. Nice. Let's get the better tanks. It doesn't matter for this. To swap the divisions to colonial, they still have the same amount of guns. Italy's weird. Yeah, the garrisons are eating up the guns. And I think that they did put North Africa as a huge speed bump, because that's really hurting us here. If we can get through Switzerland here... Starting to get pretty low. It will, but I guess I'm not... I'm gonna have to take Prince of Terror. I'm not ready to go to war against Canada anyways, so it doesn't really matter, but what might help is if I request forces. Let's get Sodu in here. He might be able to finish this off pretty quick for me. Air bases in Labrador? That's a good idea. It'll help with autonomy as well, to reduce their autonomy. Take the armies off aggressive, it's killing you? Okay. Italo. That'll help me. Got one broken factory on the level 1 guns. God, I'm 60k in the hole. Still build military factories. Wow, you're right, that did help, and it helped immediately. That was pretty cool. I'm gonna miss the war goal with Yugoslavia. Oh, I already did. Yep, we need to upgrade the conscription law as well. That's for sure. Stop at least one of the countries. That's a good idea. We've almost got him, though. We got him on the run. Kind of feel like some of my divisions are just gonna dissolve here in a second. That'll help. Air superiority always helps. Okay, this is looking really bad. Let's see if we get the win here. Can't get the cipher for Spain, it doesn't look like. That's interesting. Go for Germany. Okay, this is looking really bad. Cavallero needs to stop. This is weird. These guys could just be taking territory, but they're just sitting there. Surely we can take Yugoslavia, right? Let's turn these two guys off. They've definitely ground to a halt. Wow, we're still losing a ton of infantry equipment. Understrength divisions into mountains, what could go wrong? That's hilarious. Oh, we got MPs. Perfect. Let's go for the next upgrade in MPs. So this is going to help quite a bit. Let's see if we have enough support equipment. We don't really, but we're going to have to do this anyways. That should start greatly reducing the resistance. Oh, wow. The wheels are falling off the bus, guys. What can I say? This is not going well. Should probably just have the Commonwealth forces. This guy can just walk into Belgrade? Are you kidding me? Thank you. Okay. These forces aren't really fully supplied, but I don't really care. Let's get them right here. And let's just shove into Vienna. Try that first. Okay, manpower's coming back up. Anschluss is coming. You are correct, sir. Let's get that push. We got a green check mark there. God, this is... I took way too much territory too fast. That was the problem. Oh. Now everyone's in the Alpine region and we have air superiority, so maybe that'll help. It doesn't seem like this should be too hard to just finish off real quick. We almost have enough political power for the annexation of the United Kingdom. Oh, we're ready to go. We just need the political power. Perfect. Perfect. Cavaliero's having quite the time here. Oh my goodness, these Russian divisions are ridiculous. Okay, move the divisions to the Russian border. I'm going to have Visconti do that pretty soon. These guys left in the divisions would be proud. Let's use the English to get over there. Could take out Hungary next. Oh, come on, guys. Okay, that's starting to decrease a bit. All right, finally. Okay. Praska is going to need to go over here, but I'm not sure if he's going to go with those French troops. I guess it's okay. I don't know if he's going to be able to supply all those guys, to be honest with you. Actually, the first move is to go down here. He could probably take out Bulgaria if we wanted him to. And then all these are going to become my guys, right? Pretty sure. But let's move him down here just in case. Even if they take Austria, he will still have to fight Germany, but the men and equipment that went into Austria is just too much. Your small units should be fine. No, I'm good with the Greek invasion plan. We can't invade Greece, though, because the Romanian thing. But you can explain it again if you like, just for the chat. That's fine. Okay, so when we reach 300, hopefully all my guys are over here. The question is, do I get the British Navy at the point at which I annex them? Is that what happens? Can't build anything more. Okay, Tunisia's doing pretty well. I guess I'll lower them to secret police. Madagascar is doing much better. Okay, we can turn the corner here. Look at this. Okay, hopefully that'll help. What really killed us was the British Empire at 45. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at Northern Ireland. Oh, okay, so Northern Ireland wasn't that bad. You'll indeed get the Navy. I believe you get all their equipment, the entire stockpile, and the entire Navy. Not so sure about the stockpile part, though. The Navy, I'm sure you get all of. The plan is now going to be simpler since we'll invade Bulgaria. Yep. Oh, what the... Oh shit, are my guys over there? Uh-oh. That was a huge mistake. Okay. We did not get their stockpile. That whole army got erased. Why wouldn't we have gotten their stockpile? Oh, we did get their divisions, though. And some of these divisions are pretty bad. Royal Tank Regiment. I'm going to erase all these guys with no real experience, and that'll improve my stockpile. Let's reinstate Sodu. And then these guys over here. So that helped with my guns a little bit. Let's hope these guys get here in time. We got Naval Base 3 right there. You could have also stolen their manpower. I tried to steal their manpower and it didn't happen. So I don't know if I would have been able to do that. We warned you about waiting for the army at least 3 times. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, it's good. I just screwed up, Antonio. It's not your fault. All right, these guys are going to set up. Oh, I lost this, though. Let's let him set up a bit. Let's take a look at what navies I have. Okay, that doesn't look too hot. These guys could definitely just filter in over here. That looks a little better. Oh, here's where the goodies are. With a carrier. Got a carrier group, got a subgroup. Make sure that that is a sub. And another subgroup. Wow, we got subs for days. I never knew the UK had so many subs in World War II. Oh my god. You're kidding me. This is an insane amount of forces. That is crazy. That Navy. Like, we don't even need naval production anymore. We don't need naval production at all. Canada has like 3 divisions, you'll be fine. All those subs and no one to use them on. Or the fuel to use them. Oh yeah, Canada probably has still both the Great Depression and the conscription debuffs. Yeah, it's the Canadian geography, 100%, Antonio. All right, well, I'm way over time here. This has been a lot of fun, though. I'm like 20 minutes over. Wow, that's crazy, though. That was the first time I had ever raised I've raised autonomy on a puppet before, but actually annexed them. That was the first time. Uh, that was pretty interesting. I wonder after you take the UK if that's what you should do every time because you get like that much of a navy. But the navy, why do you even need? I guess you can use them against Japan. You can definitely use them against the US. Like maybe that's the play. Just attack the US at this point. And what do I have to do to get my next war goal? Oh, we're good. 15 days. Thanks, Antonio. That sea lion was absurd. It was absurd. That was the best sea lion ever if I hadn't screwed it up with all the rest of this stuff. I guess I'm in a very good position. Uh, about to be eaten alive. Oh, South Africa never came in. Wow, I thought for sure they were going to eat me down here. Okay. I do have to take Australia somehow. Holy mackerel. Take most of their land, but puppet them on some random province and annex them later. Yeah, for sure. If you needed a navy. Oh, I'm sorry, Mohammed. I gotta go to bed, man. All these plans you're giving me, and I can't use them because things aren't going so well because I forgot to get Gibraltar. We have Gibraltar, by the way. So let's see if that actually worked. Yes, control all British states in Egypt. We did it. We did it. Oh my God, we did it. But they are not who's not a major? Austria's a major. New Zealand's a major. Australia's not a major, but New Zealand's the major. They're the real ones. Where's Homo when you need him? I have to invade New Zealand. I don't have to invade Australia. Okay, well, that's better. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining. Um, I didn't screw up the intro today, but just to keep you guys caught up, I am going to have t-shirts. I'm waiting to get one. They're on Teespring, Efficient Strategy Gaming, and I am not going to post links or anything until I get to see what the quality of the t-shirt is. Also, the intro was from Donheim, and I'm going to post a link in the description box to point to his music. I think I'm probably just going to do a lot of intros with his music, and he does allow YouTubers to use his music. So that's awesome. I have gotten a copyright strike on one of the songs I used for the Japan build, so that was a little annoying. But other than that, please consider supporting me on Patreon, leaving a like and subscribing, and we also have channel membership now, and you can get custom emojis and stuff like that. You're welcome, Pillbox. Thanks for joining, man. I really appreciate it. Good to see you, Antonio. Thanks for coming, Best Powerful. Have a good night, guys.